It's through radio, on the radio, no radio, and today we're talking about communication. Are you alone in your relationship? Is your relationship alive? Are you dead in your relationship? Today we're going to talk about communication and how it is key. So how I got on this topic was I was talking to my cousin about our relationships, and she was talking about common sense. Now, anybody who knows anything about common sense knows that common sense is a norm that pertains to the society, right? So I was telling her that it's very possible that people can have common sense in a relationship depending on how they communicate. So, jumping right into it, there are different ways to communicate. In this part one video, I'm just going to explain somewhat what the different ways are. So, obviously you got the communication through talking, right? Now, communication through talking, it depends because there's a lot of connections to this. But if a person is not expressive or they're not a talker, they're most likely not going to talk to you about serious events to which you may feel alone and by yourself, and might want to reach out to other people who communicate better in terms of just the actual talking of the communication aspect, right? Now, another way people communicate, right, that's from talking. The second one is from physical touch, the actual intimacy, right? Now, and physical touch could be more than this. Intimacy could just be more than physical touch, like it's kissing, holding hands, quality time, like all that stuff, all the 5 love languages stuff. Now, in that communication, you actually have a little deeper connection. That's sex and everything. Like, it's a deeper connection because if you're in a relationship where you could talk and y'all have a great effective talking, structure or whatever, and you can't connect with the intimacy of the relationship in that part, you feel like you're alone, and your eyes start looking at other people. Jimmy trying to talk to you, Susie over there looking good. So you gotta connect on that level as well. And then the third one I want to point out is the cultural differences. If you guys are from different cultures, like I'm American culture and Candice is Jamaican culture. So if you're telling me good night, bro, I'm thinking good night like, we about to go to sleep or something, watch some little movies, Netflix and chill. You talking about good night like I just seen you. Whoa, I'm confused. You see what I'm saying? So it's like there's several things in relationships that affect the cultural differences to which y'all can have miscommunications from. And that could be everything from raising a child to saving money. Or house purchases or whatever big purchases, just all in general, it's just a melting pot of stuff. There's too many variables when it comes to cultural differences. You got to talk about them, right? So then the other thing I want to mention is that another form of communication is belief or your spiritual connection. Your spiritual connection is gonna be the ride or die thing in most hardcore die-hard people. So if I believe in God and you believe in not God, then we can be spiritually disconnected, although we may have a good relationship. Like, our relationship might be good on the talking, might be good on the sex, might be good culturally, might be good intimate. But if we can't believe in the same thing, sometimes that will pull us apart because we're not spiritually connected. Now, the youth calls it the vibe or the awoken man or the female, Like, I'm just trying to give y'all the different names that they use for it. But whether you believe in the trees, universe, garage cars, whatever you want to believe in, yourself, if y'all aren't able to spiritually connect to some degree at some level, then y'all never gonna have that connection that's gonna be there for the glue to keep you guys together effectively, right? Another sense of communication is intelligence. Now, if you guys are two different intelligence, have two different types of intellect, whatever, and your intelligence level is different, right? That's what I'm really trying to say. It's gonna be hard for y'all to communicate with each other, in the sense that this person might not necessarily get everything. And I'm not saying IQ is 100% correct and all that stuff. I'm not trying to get into all that. I'm just saying that if you're a smart person talking to somebody who's significantly less smart than you are, then you're gonna have a communication barrier because you're not gonna be able to connect on a lot of areas. And guess what you're gonna end up doing? Talking to people that can. And you're gonna meet somebody in that field as you grow older, or or as you experience new things in life. You might run into new people that are gonna spark your interest because that's what you're into. I'm not saying this is everybody's case. I'm just saying that a lot of times when miscommunication is happening and why you feel alone is because y'all are miscommunicating in a relationship. So this is my part 1 video. I plan on making a part 2 video explaining ways to combat the different ways I just explained. So remember, you're alone in your relationship. You feel alone in your relationship, although you're next to somebody physically or somebody physically there, because y'all are miscommunicating in some way, shape, or form. Thank you for tuning in. This is Through Radio on the Radio. I hope this was informative. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.